We're just gonna wait for a few minutes more. Hello, can everyone can hear me? Just gonna do 2 more minutes before we start. Perfect. Just a few more minutes, waiting for everyone to join us before we can start. A few more minutes. Just trying to get as much as people as possible to join us today. هاي سيتا حتكون لغة الميتنج اليوم بالإنجليزي بشكل عام، لكن بآخر السيشن ممكن ناخد شوية أسئلة بالعربي. حنعمل كمان نرسل documents بخصوص الميتنج أو بخصوص النيو داشبورد كمان كإيميل بكمان اللغة العربية بعد الاجتماع. Okay, so we can now start. Do you see my screen? Do you see the file that I have shared on my screen now? Can you guys like just confirm that you can see my screen? I do some screen sharing. You should be able to see my screen. So if you have any issues or anything that you may not be able to see the screen, just let me know and then I can describe and try to fix it. So today we're going to talk more about the new dashboard of FineDine. Why did we start this new dashboard? What kind of features that you can expect to see in the new dashboard? And there are some differences between the old dashboard and the new dashboard. We're going to try to highlight about for them today and try to see what kind of changes we did and where did we put the new features that you can find in the new dashboard. So first of all, when we did the new dashboard, we started with changing the panel or changing the link of the dashboard. So we changed our link from panel to dashboard right now. This will allow us to use and allow you to have the ability to switch between the old panel and the new panel, and try to get familiarized with the new panel while the old panel is still functional, because we didn't want to do like a big huge change for you all of a sudden. So we try to do some kind of transition, and this will allow you to use the old panel while trying to also get used to the new panel as well. There are more other benefits from using this dashboard in the back end, trying to like improve the server and improve the speed and how everything will work. First of all, you might notice that you have now the ability to log into your account using your Google accounts and Apple accounts as well. So this will allow you and also new customers to not try to create a new account with a new email and try to remember a new password. You can still do the login with your current Google and Apple accounts. First of all, I'm going to try to talk about like page by page on everything that you will see in the new dashboard, what kind of information you can find there, and how you can use this new control panel. So from the first page, you will see a dashboard called, or the first page will be called dashboard. In this page, you will see some information about your daily sales, how they have been changed from the previous day. Are there increases from the previous day? Does it getting decreases? And if there are any comparison between the days, you can see it from this page. And also what kind of like how many orders did you take this day? So you can find some kind of like daily reports for your dashboard or your sales activity. But we will be like improving this page later on. We'll be like adding new features and so on here as well. At the end of the meeting, we're gonna have some kind of a Q&A session. So please like keep all your questions and like take a note of them so we can discuss more questions about at the end. Here I have a video just to show the reports page. We're going to try to see it together. So in the reports page, you can, as you can see in the screen, you can select the date where you want to see your reports. At the first page, you'll see some information about your customers, how many feedbacks you got in this period, what kind of orders you are getting. Let me pause this. So from where you are getting your orders, are they delivery orders? Are they pickup orders? Where is the most of your revenue is coming from? Are your orders from the dine-in and delivery are getting more revenue from your pickup order? Here you'll be able to see more detailed information about your orders in representative of their values as well. So you'll be able to focus more on which product or which channel that is bringing you the most revenue. At the bottom here, you will be able to also see your visitors density, how many customers are using your menu in each day and each hour of the day. If you have like some days that are more dense than other days, or like certain hours that you have a lot of customers, you can focus all your energy on those days and on those hours. So you can also get some kind of insight about your dashboard or about how customers are using your menu through this page directly, through the reports page. In here, as you can see, you'll be able to see some kind of information about which section is bringing you the most revenue and which items are bringing you the most sales. So if you have like starter section, which is the most one is bringing you a lot of orders, you'll be able to see through this page how the orders are doing from those sections, and if you should maybe eliminate the sections that are not doing a lot of orders, or maybe you should focus more on those sections. Maybe your breakfast is your most sold items or sold section, and this way you'll be able to focus more on that, maybe add new items, because your customers maybe will get like bored later on from those same items. So you can focus on this information. You can focus on updating your menu and how to update it in accordance with your customers' behavior. If we go down, you'll see the same information that you used to see in the previous control panel. So you'll see your best sellers, worst performers items, and your most viewed items and your least viewed items in separate. So as you already has been working with the old panel before, so if you see an item that is one of your most viewed items, and is not one of your best sellers, you'll understand that there's a problem maybe with the materials in the items. Maybe the calorie is too high, maybe some kind of ingredients that needs to be changed. This way you'll be able to get more and better insight about what your customer wants and want to order and they are not ordering. So this is in summary for the page of reports page, but in the future we are going to be adding more and more reports here. Maybe add like an export feature for, or maybe send you a weekly email about the information you see here to get more insight about weekly performance of your restaurant. And we're going to try to improve this as the day goes on. I'm going to skip now to my next. Here, you will notice that our biggest change has been made and applied to our menu management. In the menu management, we try to get all the information related to the menu and put them in one place. Like, for example, your modifiers can be now managed from this page. Your menu information can be managed here, even your promotion codes and your in-app promotions. In-app promotion is the new name for our campaign feature. The campaign feature, when you used to create campaigns inside the menu, display advertisements to your customers. So now you can use this feature directly from the menu management page instead of having it as a separate page in the old control panel. Here as well, you will notice that we have added the create menu button. In the create menu button, you'll be able to import your menu from like an Excel file maybe, or even import or like create a menu from scratch, or create a menu from our sample demo menu. Maybe load a demo menu from our sample menu and see if you want to do some kind of testing, you can do it from there. So our also create menu button has been adjusted and improved in a way that allows you to import now menus from Excel files. If we enter the edit menu button and we try to enter the menu and see what it looks inside, you will notice that there is a new change in the structure of how the menu building has been done. So before you used to have it as, sorry, just let me go back. Sorry. So in here, you'll notice that you have the ability now to change and all see all the information directly in the same page. You will see a guideline or like a small window where it shows you the structure of your menu and which sections are active, which sections are not active. If you have subsections inside main sections, you'll be able to see the structure of your menu directly here. And if you unpublish one of your sections or hide them, you'll be able to filter those data, like see what kind of sections you have inactive, which one of them are active, and try to identify them as quick as possible and easy as possible. Also, the price editing has now been added here in a way that you don't have to enter the edit menu button or the edit page for you to edit the price of the item directly. You can do it from here and it will be applied on the menu. We also added our editor window here. It will allow you to create new sections as well or modify sections that you already have. And also you can change where those sections are. So if you want to, for example, to switch this section and make it as a subsection, maybe let's say you have your hot drinks section, which is a main section. And now you have created a new section or a new category called drinks, and you want to move your hot drinks to make it inside this new category called drinks. So you can have a main section or a main category called drinks. Inside of it, you will have hot drinks and cold drinks, and then you want to see the items. So easily from this button, use as a subsection, you can enable it and you can decide where you want to move the section to. So like, for example, you can decide which section will be the main and parent section for this new section. And also the same thing applies to items. So if you want to change where the items are, it will be very easy now to change the item by just changing the parent section field here of the items. I'll try now to go to our ordering page first before I move on to our translation. In the ordering page, you'll see that now we have changed how the orders work. We have now a page or a window called All, which will allow you to see all your orders. We have a window called New, which will allow you to see all new orders that has not been approved or not approved. They are waiting to be approved. So you can filter them directly easily from here. When you click on this button, you'll be able to see the sections information or the orders information and the tickets information, and allow you to see where the order came from, what are the customer information, and also you have a change status button. When you click on the change status button, you can either approve the item or approve the order, or cancel, or do a cancellation for the order. And when you approve it, the order, it will directly go to as maybe like it's a new order, or like an order under preparation. So you can change the status of the order, and by changing the status of the order, you'll be able to maybe add it in the filters here. Like if it's being prepared, by clicking on this button, you'll be able to see all your orders that are being prepared, and the ones already, you can change the status to ready, and then they will be able to be seen here as ready. And when they are delivered, they will go back to all again. So this way, it will allow you to see the information of your orders clearer, and you will not see the old pop-up screen where you have to click on that and see a pop-up screen, and maybe like go out of your normal orders page. And this will allow you to see all the information directly from one place and change the status easily from the same place. If you have questions later about this page, we're going to discuss them at the end of the session. I'm going to go further to our translation set. So wait, let's go. Yeah, the feedback page is the same as the one before. There's no changes there. The same as you have been doing in the old control panel. You can still modify your questions and translate them, or like modify your questions and select which form that will be enabled directly from the feedback. So I didn't add anything here or screenshot for it because it's the same as you had from the old panel. Here in the screen, you'll see that we have a translation center. The translation center is what we used to call in the old panel localization. So in the old control panel, you used to click on a localize button in order for you to enter this translation center. But now we have a separate page called translation center, where you can add all the translation of your menu directly from one place. And we have also moved all the other information that needs to be translated into this page. So for example, in the previous control panel, if you wanted to maybe translate the modifiers, you had to go to a page called modifiers and then translate it there. If you wanted to maybe translate the feedback, you needed to go to the feedback page and then do the translation there. In this page, you'll be able to see all the information of your menu or of your system that requires translation, so to make sure that you do not miss anything. I hope this is clear. In the future, we're also going to be having like some more features and more improvement to this page, of course. Now let's talk about the venue settings. The venue settings, it's not a page that you used to have before. This is a new page where what we did is that we collected all the information that are related to the venue and we put them in one place. So before we had, for example, you wanted to add your venue name or edit your venue name, or maybe add the address, or maybe add your social media links or accounts, you used to do that from a page called venue information. But what we did now is we got all those information into here, and we call it location center, for example, where in the location center you'll be able to modify your outlet's location or name. You can add a logo to it. You can modify the address. Also, you have your social media accounts. You'll be able to modify those information directly from this page. Tables and waiters all used to be in a page called like in a separate page in the previous control panel. Now you can find it all in one place. You can modify your tables, modify your staff directly from here, so you don't have to look for it in the orders page. And also, if you have extra charges, let's say you want to add like taxes or extra services to be added automatically to the bill, this page will allow you to do that directly from here. So before, maybe you used to change your logo from the design page, but a logo is something very unique to the outlet. So instead of keeping in the design page, we moved it here. So it will allow you to do those changes and like to change your logo, which will affect all the other designs. Now let's talk about your app configuration. App configuration, as you can see here in the previous page, here is the app configuration. So what we did here is that we have a lot of configuration will affect a lot of products. And as you know, we started with a tablet menu only, but in the last 3 years, we were working on our dine-in and our delivery and pickup products as well. So because we have now more than one product, what we try to do is we try to separate each configuration for each product separately in different pages. So when you go to the app configuration, you'll see that you have the ability to choose between 3 products for now. And each one of these products has different pages or sub pages inside of it. So for example, if you want to now modify the design, each one of these products have a design page. If you want to modify the ordering settings, each one of these products has ordering settings. Feedback options, you want to decide which email should receive the feedback. If you want to enable taking feedback or not, you can do it from here. Language settings as well, each one of them has a language setting. The language setting, what you do is that you can decide which languages you want to allow the menu to display or allow the customer to select from. So for example, in the translation center, what you did is that you added the information of your languages, but they don't go live until you go to your language setting and you decide that you want to enable them and you want to allow the customer to select from them. Here also we have your checkout options. Also you can modify them from here. For example, also for each one of these products, they have also sub pages that are unique for them that you'll not find in other pages. So for example, in the tablet, as you know, in the previous control panel, we used to have a button where you can, when you click on it, the tablet menu will reload automatically. And this button has been moved here. So if you want to publish the changes to your tablet menu and reload the menu directly to your all your connected devices, you'll be able to do that and using by this button, the publish changes button, which can be now found in the tablet menu page. Also, your venue ID, your PIN code, anything that you require to log into your tablet can be also found here. Info page, as you know, the page where you can tell a story about your restaurant. It's now still a special page for the tablet because we haven't supported this for the QR and the QR delivery and pickup and dine-in products. So we have kept it right now in the tablet page. Also device management page, where the page that you can see all the connected tablet devices. And if you want to remove the old ones that are not available anymore, or maybe add the new ones, so you can do it from here, from the device management. This is all, as I said, are settings related to the tablet menu product. For the dine-in delivery, we also have working hours, which is each one of these pages, 2 pages or 2 main product have separate, and would allow you to decide which hours that you will take orders from your customers, and make sure that you only take orders during the working hours of your venue or of your restaurant or outlet. We also added some extra information or extra things to the control panel. In the right up corner from your control panel, you will be able to see a button in here. When you click on it, you'll be able to see what kind of new features that we have. If we are doing like or releasing a new feature, you will be getting informed about this directly from this page. So whenever you want, whenever you are free, please click on here and try to see what kind of new features that we have released. And because of that, you'll be able to use FineDine better. Anything that we might have that we want you to be able to use, we're gonna probably launch a product or a feature review about it directly from here. The support center and everything has been moved to a button here called support button or contact us button. In this button, you'll be able to see information like how things work, get access to our support channel or support page, and you'll be able to see the guides that will allow you and help you with everything that is happening in the new control panel. And for example, you want to learn more about how to translate your menu, or you want to learn more about how to add a new menu or modify your items. So you can find articles that will help you do that directly from here. And also you can, as always, contact the support team to ask questions and connect with a live person so that they can ask and answer your questions directly. We have also added a new notification. So now notifications, for example, if you get a new request for checkout, or there's like a new order coming in, you can get all the notification directly from the notification button here or here. It's the same. So you can access this information directly from here. We also, because of a lot of requests that didn't want or didn't like, for example, the current notification sound that we are using, we have added new options to change the notification sound. So if you want, you can just directly click on this button and select one of the new choices that you have if you want to keep it playing. Also, of course, you can mute it if you don't want it. Now the panel also have a new language select button, so you can change the panel language. Usually we used to rely on the browser's language in order for us to display or display the panel in that language, but now you can modify this information. So we still rely on the browser language to show the default language, but still you can change the language directly from here off the control panel. Whenever you feel overwhelmed with the new control panel, for now you can switch to the old panel just to connect with it and maybe do the things that you need to do and you are like familiar with. But later on in maybe in the short future, we will be stop supporting the old panel. So please, as much as you can, try to get used to the new panel, try to learn more about it. If you have any questions, please connect with us, and so we can help you understand more how it works and maybe how you can do the things that you used to do in the old panel in the new panel in an easier way. And of course, if you have any suggestions to do some changes, any questions, please do not hesitate to connect with us so we can improve ourselves as well through your comments. And that is everything for now. So let me go back to our webinar and see what kind of questions everyone were asking. So let's see if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, Mr. Aitan, I'm checking. Was everything clear? Do you have any questions? Hi, okay. Let's see. Wait for a few moments. صحيح سيدي عارف، ممكن تنزل اكسل مباشرة للمنيو عن طريق صفحة المنيو مانجمنت. بس تضغط على create a new a menu، تضغط على هيدا البطن عشان تقدر تحمل ملف قالب الاكسل عشان تقدر تعبيه بمعلومات المنيو. Hi, Amina. Reports, we can customize the reports. Right now, you can change the range of the reports, where from which dates you want to see these reports about. But any new reports that you might require, just please let us know. We can move it to our and like share it with our team, product team, so they can maybe consider it for the future improvement of the report page. So please do not hesitate. If anything that you see that you would like to see a report about, please share it with us, share the suggestion, and we will be able to assist you. Hi, Joshua. So happy to see you. Let me see. Oh, you have a lot of questions. Let's check. There any way to restrict access? Is there any way to restrict access for specific users to the dashboard? Example, block access to reports, but enable access to order status. This is possible. So if you share with us, in the future, we're going to have like a permission management page special for you to create a new user with special permissions. But right now, we are handling this directly from our side. So what you need to do is just share with us information like name and email, and tell us like you only want them to access the reports page, and we're going to do configuration for this special user directly from our side. Since we cannot export the reports, what is the retention period of our sales reports on the portal? Also, is it possible to change the reports view XY graphs over waveform graphs? So right now, the reports modified or customization only can be done through the data range, but your information will always be saved. We will never be deleting any information. So anytime you can always go back to previous dates and check the reports. The XY graph is the same, and wave graphs are each separate for each report separately. So XY graphs or waveform graphs are just a way to represent those data in a way that is most comfortable for you to understand. So later on, maybe we can have like different options for different graphs, but right now it's fixed. Is it possible to restrict access for orders to separate user, examine new order pending? This is not available at the moment, but it's a nice suggestion. So we'll take a note of it. So later on, but I would like also to learn. Like, please let me know. We WhatsApp a lot, so please let me know why would you like to not have access to new, like allow people to access or not access new orders or pending ones. So just so we can be clear about the reason. So when we do improvements or when we do programming for this new feature, we understand exactly how it's intended to be used. Will the order status change reflect dynamically to the customer mobile menu when they place order? So right now the customer have a page when they can track their order status directly from the more option button inside the menu on their phone. But we will be like making it easier for the customer to track the orders and see it. So it's important for you to always use the change status button. But later on, we're going to make it easier for the customer to find more information about their orders. We have been very busy with the new control panel, as you can see, but the next step will be doing improvements on the product as well, of course. أكيد مستر ديار كنا نحن عم نجاوب على هذا السؤال من شوي باللغة الإنجليزية، لكن ممكن حاليا فيكم تضيفوا مستخدم بيقدر يدخل فقط على صفحة الأوردرز. هذا الأمر ممكن، بس شاركونا بمعلومات المستخدم، الاسم والإيميل، عشان نحن نقدر نضيف هذا المستخدم كنيو مستخدم أو يوزر جديد يقدر بس يتصل على صفحة الأوردرز، فما يقدر يوصل لأي مكان ثاني غير صفحة الأوردرز. Nasra, I missed the first 50 minutes. Okay, no problem, Nasra. We're gonna be sending a recording for this meeting to everyone after our meeting. أكيد مدام سيتا ممكن نتواصل بعد الاجتماع، مش مشكلة، أنا موجود على الشات على الويب سايت. Joshua, thank you so much for your positive feedback. Any more questions? Of course, we're gonna send everyone a recording for everything, no worries. Okay then. If we don't have any more questions, we can end the session here for today. But as I mentioned, please share with us your suggestions. What do you think about your new panel? What you'd like to see? And we'll be looking forward to see your feedback. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming, and hopefully we'll see you in future webinars as well. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Thank you.